Welcome, everyone. Give it a second before I actually make the actual intro. Oh, it's already up. Wow, that was actually fast. Welcome, everyone, to the Madden franchise. It's not going to be a double episode. It's going to be quick, mainly because the Royal Rumble comes on soon. We're just going to keep this backups. Literally haven't yawned like, at all in the last 6 hours. 20 seconds into the stream, though, yawn. Yeah, Royal Rumbles tonight. Um, I don't think we were hoping to maybe like somehow do it. It's probably not gonna happen. Trevor kind of fucks it for us. He kind of ruins it. If I'm being honest, it's all him. Blame him. So fortunately, he closes. I'm not even tired. Like it's annoying. Quentin Mims. Is he a drafted guy? He's 68 overall. It's not that bad. 22. Yeah, he's a rookie. Man. Might be a stud for me. Let's get this game done with. Like I said, it's gonna be a short stream. Uh, dispatch of these dolphins. Get them out of here. Then, way I look at it, only way we can do it tonight is if like John calls off tomorrow, and I don't see John calling off tomorrow. So that's out the window.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Brady now on first down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a play fake. Brady. And right away he lost the football.
Nice.
It's picked up
Brady.
And he is not
Tom Brady's playing. First of all, Tom Brady's still playing. Dude, he's playing for the Dolphins?
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk.
Really?
Yeah, nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Henry. And he will score.
Untouched,
Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Titans are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
7-0.
Derrick Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. And that makes the score 7-0. And that makes the score 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that.
I got you. I had that ball off.
Empty possessions.
Oof.
Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long
Nice break up early.
Too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Brady. Nowhere to go.
Nice. Yeah, keep backing up, Tom Brady. You're doing great. Killing us.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out
What on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on? Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here to play in the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else,
I wanted to
there
try to
will
run
be a
it
few
down.
stern talking tos, that's for sure.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Swap it in there.
By Brown, touchdown Tennessee. A.J. Brown there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field.
Yeah, what are the odds?
Later, pay dirt.
Apparently, Madden thinks he can play a few more seasons, though.
And this will not be returnable.
Madden wants him to play until he's 50.
The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be
Come on, guys. Wrap them up.
Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The tackle there by Rashad Weaver. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter
About a
what's
week
done
ago,
throughout a
we
ball
could go.
game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Back deep, Khalif Raymond.
What? No, fine.
This is taken at the 23. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be tight.
Oh, well.
Here's Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, that's
ready to
right.
begin this drive offensively. Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that.
She's already
can you?
gone.
I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Bye. Have a nice time.
For Henry.
Hey, I get to 8.
Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans continue to show
Surprised how the camera freaked her out.
home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard
Yeah,
against
Cam Akers is not that good. Trust me, I know.
big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have ultimate
Man, I mean, dude,
patience here.
they got Tom
but you
Brady. They
also
got to
don't
go.
have
What can I do?
force everything either.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. A gain of 4 last play. They doubled that here.
I wish you
Get
wouldn't
8.
play so far off your man, Byard. Move up. You gotta move.
They're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Brady going to throw. That's out to the flat for
Jesus,
Akers.
that was way off.
Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
Good job, Farley.
Up here, and down he goes.
In that cornerback blitz, baby.
For a loss of 8 yards. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Pulled in at the 24.
I love how I was fine all day. Didn't yawn at all. Been sitting here watching Jacksepticeye.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Fine the entire time. As soon as I start streaming, I yawn. I just start yawning and I can't stop now. Stupid.
Tennessee offense about set and ready
Today
to
might have been
go.
the first day I actually got seriously mad at Madden. To the point where I see my controller.
What's their
I'm
mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
playing as a computer. Playing as
Because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read?
Why are you holding AJ Brown?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Playing as a quarterback. I made a franchise where I'm a player. I'm a quarterback.
Looking to throw.
Holy shit, is it frustrating?
And Anderson's got it.
Because
It's on the run now.
first off, I lost 2 games already because my defense gives up 41 points in each game. 41 points in both games they give up. So I had to be perfect just to basically win a game. And on top of that, like I said, I'm the player. I don't control anything franchise-wise. Well, my team has been like, you know what? Let's not give him any chance to win. I have AJ Brown. That's good. I have Julio Jones. That's good. And then it drops off there. I have Racy McMath as my 3rd string.
He had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Sliding out of the pocket. Well, that'll be
Tight ends
complete.
don't have Fuchser. We got Briley
It's
Moore
gonna bring up a 3rd down.
because we got rid of Fuchser.
Back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal
So,
range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind.
and somehow AJ and Julio drop so many passes. I don't. It blows my mind.
But you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
A check down here for Henry. Pushing his way through. And all the way to the 2-yard line.
It's insane.
Crossing over out of bounds. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry saving his best for the playoffs with his
Mojo
3rd
Juju?
touchdown of the game.
I ain't hit Mojo
Tigers are
Juju.
able to
What
extend
you talking
their
about?
lead.
I didn't throw it to Mojo.
PAT.
Did I? No. I threw to Anderson and
They
Henry.
stretch their lead to 28-0.
Talk about an offline franchise, John. I'm not talking about.
Plays there on that.
Oh no, I'm talking
Derrick Henry able to finish it off with
not
a
the
touchdown.
franchise where I do have Juju, Henry,
So this not what we
Juju,
expected. 28-0.
Juju Brown and Julio. No, not that one.
Offensive way.
I was about the one where I made a player.
Their drive will begin at the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now.
Oh, Davey boy, welcome to the party.
They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
Yeah, so we have in my playoff franchise we have AJ Brown, Julio, and Racy McMath. And our starting tight end is Briley Moore. If you don't know who Briley Moore is, I don't blame you.
Establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back.
What's up, Care David? Better late than never, buddy. Well, at least you showed up. That's all that matters to me.
Because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
On 2nd and inches, Brady.
Oh my God! How did Rashard Reaver catch that? Damn! What a beast!
7-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side.
I did see you on the game. I didn't see if you were streaming or not, but I was. If you were, I'm sorry. I was watching Jacksepticeye and playing horror games. Yeah, it was on stream. It's a shame. This is like really cool game that I wish would come to PlayStation, but it's never going to because it's a PC game. It's just a PC like. I think it'd be hard to even maybe not. But it's a game called Simulacra. But it's like it's almost like a found footage horror game, and it's really cool.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive.
I'll look it up. I watch stuff while I play Madden offline, so
once they threw the interception,
I could hit it up when it comes live.
It does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things
we have to upload it, I should say.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And they see right through that defensive as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
John, if I'm being honest, I hope you didn't prepare for the Dolphins.
Entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Dolphins on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion.
Who are you? Well, why are you there?
Brady now to throw.
I would have loved to cover that route, but hey, I was trying to figure out who was just up my middle linebacker's asshole.
I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the GOAT's down by 35, and I'm not Atlanta or the Rams.
Shotgun now for Brady. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic.
Honestly, I thought I was going to catch that. I was mashing the X button to tackle.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Ow.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's
That's
put some time in
is that
working
option?
on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that
That's inside
football
zone,
through the
okay.
air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Henry out of the pistol. And
Really,
the
dude?
average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Operating from the gun, Knight. That's caught by the big
Hawk,
tight end,
Hawk.
TJ Hawkinson.
You're a disappointment.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Can you please? I can't. Okay.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
Took a heck of a chance there, didn't he? Result-based business, we know that. That result was positive for him. But, oh my goodness, how close was that to being negative?
Well, because you're essentially in the shadow of your own end zone there. To go for, I get it if it's late 4th quarter. Well, it paid off. I guess the end justifies the means, right?
It certainly does. Had to be more than a gut feeling there. Had to be just total confidence they would pick it up.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Knight. He's going deep for Brown. It gets complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
The pass is a little inaccurate because of the pressure.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Well, will you, David?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his
the fixer.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Collins tried to hit stick me, John. How cute.
Now as he has been strong here in the 1st half of this divisional round matchup. Back to throw. Knight. They set up the screen for Henry.
Get out of my way, he says.
Derrick Henry on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it is 42-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control
Wow.
your feet. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage.
I should have conservative tackled him.
You win second down. And guess what? You start
Just wrap him up instead of trying to hit stick there for no reason.
need in order to not punt the ball again.
The last play got just
Come
a
on.
yard. Here's second
Screen
and
pass
9
it, I
from the
dare you.
26. Here's Brady to throw.
Oh, catch the ball, man.
Complete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Brady on third down.
Thank you.
Into a crowd and intercepted.
Did we hit the quarterback?
Davis and his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line.
Who passed the field? Me? What?
So now it appears they're going to accept
What?
the penalty, which means taking
Who did I touch?
It also means
This ought to be interesting. Where? Where is the pass interference? What? That's? It's fucking game, dude. It's fucking game, dude. That's what I think about Madden. Like, oh, that's pass interference. You blew on him.
your defense on the field.
Fucking
Don't understand this
stupid.
one one bit. So they'll come up first and 10 now.
That's
from the
fucking,
33.
that's dumb as shit, dude.
On the handoff, it's Akers. And he is
I just-
quickly in the backfield.
But you know what's funny is I've had plays where on defense, when they're on defense, they do that to me. Or they'll hold my guy in position because they're stuck on them, and I'll throw the ball and then it gets incomplete because they're too busy scissoring each other.
If they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed,
Ah,
allowed for great
fucking
penetration as they
whatever,
stepped out
dude.
behind the line of scrimmage.
On second and 12, Brady. He gets it to Cooks. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you, as we've done all year,
They're just gonna
coming
run
up
the
at
ball.
halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here.
Doesn't matter.
It's coming in.
Sit down, old man.
Ashton Davis, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. This is brought in at the 21. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion,
Okay, dude.
too?
Good job,
That's a pretty
74.
darn good number there.
Good job.
Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh, Henry, what a beast! What a beast!
67 yards. And the Titans continue to
Wow.
play here in this first half.
He was partially being blocked, I guess.
The hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space.
Oh, what a breakup by Farley.
So call the West Coast offense, the long handoff. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles.
I was waiting for him to come into the middle. I thought it was going to be like a inside post or something like that.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Couldn't keep up with him.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout.
Just couldn't react fast enough to that
get it
cut.
right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing on 1st down, it's Brady. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll get it down to the
Come on, guys. I mean, we're holding them short. It's kind of the part of the plan right now.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. To throw is Brady. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get about 3 that time.
I'll get this ball back.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to
Bye. Have a nice time.
And maybe touchdown.
One play. Mr. Anderson. Anderson.
Another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
Come on, screen pass. Whoa.
I think that now it's much more.
If pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Thank you, Sweat. My guy kind of beat me on that cut inside. Kind of.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard.
What? How did... What? Henderson, how did you not catch that ball?
And their struggles continue here.
How did you not pick that off?
Punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Carter. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32.
Bye. Have a nice time.
There he goes right side. And he's going to score. It's It's a Titans
There we
touchdown.
go, Khalif.
Officially, it'll be a 68-yard punt return score.
Might break 100 in this game.
Offense is running away with this one.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
That's the crusher. Is that the nail in the coffin? That's what does them in.
That will extend this big lead. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Miami set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm.
Ooh, Farley almost had it. Farley read that.
There on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss.
Good job, Barker.
And now it brings up 3rd.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far.
Johnny boy, I'll join as soon as this game ends. You know how I feel about blue screens.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Good job, man. Way to be there. Way to be close. It's okay. You gave up the short pass.
6th time today.
That's okay. Come on, Cliff. Let's do it again. Yeah, I didn't do it again, but that's okay. 21 yards, man. Like even like our punt game is like a punt return. Like Khalif is killing it, dude. The one kickoff he had, he took back to the 31-yard line.
Third quarter, he's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more.
Oh, I should have done that. I should just lowered my head.
That means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 174 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Looking to throw. Knight. He'll find
Oh, Mojo Juju.
the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a 1st and goal.
I couldn't throw the triangle when I wanted to, because that linebacker kind of just sat there. Damn it.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Titans get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Henry's at 5 touchdowns right now.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Oh,
So
change?
tough
Yeah,
because
okay, now I'm
we
like
always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that.
And the Titan defense steps up here.
Good job, Tom. You're killing it.
Bud Dupree in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. On the give, this is Akers.
How did we make it for, though?
Play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out.
3rd and 24 now.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything.
They're just going to run the ball.
Case in point right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Nice. The Browns right there again, dude.
2 yards is
Good job, Leon.
It's 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Shreds him with a stiff arm, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And there's that 204 yards, only 14 carries.
Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often
Might be a play for Anderson again.
Near the line of scrimmage. They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily.
It is.
Touchdown! Robbie Anderson.
Mr. Anderson. Anderson.
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Tua?
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
Who has Tua? John? Do you have Tua? No, you traded Tua.
Something right now, really anything to cling on to.
Tua.
This offense has struggled.
I'm not going. Oh, I have a quarterback. Never mind.
Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Let's get moving,
screen pass.
guys."
There you
I'm glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady.
Oh, he did go out. I didn't even see him. I thought he was back there blocking.
After a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So
should have covered the
practice
60.
sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Brady's throw here taken in by Gesicki. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Brady to throw again.
Who did I get stuck on?
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The passing windows are just not there.
I thought he had to. I thought he did trade him away, but I wasn't
That's
sure.
exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
From the gun on third down, Brady.
Come on!
It's Hammond, and he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Really cutting into my time to get 100 points here.
AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Brady again. And he will find his man on the outside. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the...
Hi, Brady.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Ashton Davis picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play.
Oh, Gilmore, way to break that up.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
What?
Now a play fake here.
Are you saying Gardner Minshew was number 12 in your game? Brown is gone. One play.
It's a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown
It is? It's me, Michael V. Bono.
And the Titans are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Sly on for the extra point.
I'm afraid they might come back though, so.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their
Have to keep the offense up. If I've learned one thing from watching the Falcons and the Rams, it's don't let Brady come back. So gotta make sure he doesn't come back. I mean, the Rams still won, but they also blew a 27-point lead.
It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that.
Hanging by a thread?
With a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now an open man.
Are you sure it's hanging by a thread?
It's complete.
They might have lost.
35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady.
I pushed triangle that, but my guy didn't. I guess he wasn't close enough.
Before being tackled.
That my guy was just in my way.
Pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride too on that side of the ball. Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
In the middle of what a breakup. Caleb Farley all day, every day.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Good job, Caleb Farley, again. How many times I gotta say his name?
Quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you...
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Not today, Tom.
For his second sack of the
Tomas.
afternoon. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he is really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give him a 100-yard rusher.
I thought he was going to get past the blocker. That's why I was just blowing my head.
Wow, that's a really big game.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henry.
Ow.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Man, 216 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Oh, I thought he was going deep. Oh, he had a... He had all the space in the world to just run straight down the sideline.
This expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the right side.
And that is incomplete.
Come on, Knight. You got to hit that pass. He's open.
Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Fighting through. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit. Now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
This is the epitome of not trying to stop Derrick Henry. You don't put 3 men on a line. What are you doing? Oh, that's insulting.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Insulting.
As the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Good job, Sweat.
Montez Sweat getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Jesus Christ, Davis, calm down.
Here in the 4th quarter of what
You're out of control. You looked angrier than Richard Sherman when he fights the door.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And he coughs up.
Oh, no. Oh, Tomas, what are you doing?
At this point, this is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
Thomas C. Bradley III.
So a great play there
You
by
hate
the
to see
defense.
it.
If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown.
Man, this game is out of control.
So kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Yeah. Where's Brady? What up, Brady? Where's Nolan when I need him? Hit me with that.
So now here come the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up.
Oh, Byard.
That's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed. This being inside.
He caught the ball. Who cares?
So the folks
Who
in
I
New
got?
York just going
Good
to
guy.
wind up confirming
I
what
gotta
the
stop it
officials
right
saw
here.
as this play
Wow.
will stand
That
as
was
is.
close.
Throwing again on
He
second
pushed
down.
off.
Brady.
That's cheating. He straight up pushed me backwards.
Gonna need to get up and set in a hurry. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And
Ooh, Henderson almost had it.
Over, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Oh, please. Go ahead, screen pass.
to throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue
Nice defense.
here.
Nice defense.
This is gonna run
Way to
for
knock that out.
loudly for 'em, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's gonna have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Throwing now is Brady. And that is
Ah.
intercepted on the sideline. Wait,
Ah,
this
no.
was caught out
Don't
of
do
bounds.
this.
So this is just an incompletion here. And this is gone.
Ah.
57 yards out.
From 57 yards, who is the kicker? Ah, man, he would have been good from 60 yards out.
Until this point, but he comes through
Who is that?
from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start
What
at
is
the
that
32.
doing? A 57-yard field goal
Getting the ball back here.
in garbage time? That's how I'm gonna lose my shutout?
Trips to the end zone.
Oh.
How about that?
I think right
Who's the
now,
kicker? Fuck that guy.
they go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he's really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Oh
He
boy.
is.
Oh, I thought I was in a
Mid-game
different
trade's
playbook.
gonna happen, but good thought.
Was that double tackle?
Down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
So I'm going for
Titans gonna
100.
use the first of their timeouts.
At least a
Just
long
their
field
first.
goal.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Guys, way to block. Guys, way to block. Why? 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 I'm on the ground and he just. Anderson.
Decent gain, but all for naught
Anderson.
on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
Mojo Jojo.
He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
We got this. Give it to Henry.
Here, but you wonder if
Give it to Henry. Let him
resist
punch
on
it in.
1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Fights loose, and he will get into the end zone. It's another
Over 100.
touchdown. This thing is ugly. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been
I can't
for the
believe
offense,
that.
you gotta feel
He
for
made a
that defense.
57-yard field. Well, fuck.
Use the word will,
Okay, thank
because
God.
both teams came into the game with the will
I
to
can't
win.
believe that kicker made a 57-yard field goal to take away my shutout win.
Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And they're going to start
Good job.
this time
What a
in
hit,
shape
Fulton.
up past the 30.
Alright.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final try now for Brady. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Get out of my way.
John Gilmore.
Oh, come on.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So unnecessary.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for
So
another
unnecessary.
score.
The Titans are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
It's funny. Good job, Tom. You killed it. I hope he retires. I hope that's his last game. I hope his last game is losing 112 or 111. What is it? 111? Because we didn't kick the extra point field goal. 111 to 3. I hope Tom Brady retires and that's his last game. Losing the Tennessee Titans rookie Jake Knight throws 6 touchdowns, almost 500 yards. Henry was 22 carries, 293. A.J. Brown himself had 219. Anderson had 146. That's almost all the yards right there. Yeah, not really. That's only like 360, basically. Almost 370. Yeah, I hope Tom Brady retires. I might clickbait this episode. Title that Tom Brady's career is over. He's done. On the day Tom Brady retires, I beat him 111 to 3. Makes me feel pretty good about myself. Okay, guys, that is it. I'm gonna go watch the Royal Rumble. It's gonna be a good time. Be a good time. I'm gonna have fun. I love the Rumble. Rumble's always fun. So if you guys are tuning in, please leave a comment. Let me know who you think is gonna win that Rumble, because I think it's gonna be, for the men's, I think it's gonna be Brock Lesnar. For the women's, I have no idea. And I think Brock. I think what's gonna happen, Paul Heyman or Roman is gonna screw Brock in the title match, and then Brock's gonna enter the Rumble, win it. I don't know who else it would be. I'm trying to think of I'm literally really trying to think of someone else. Maybe Big E, but they just moved him to SmackDown, so I don't know. For the women's, I have no idea. Bianca Belair, maybe. Sasha? Maybe Bailey. Bailey might come back. Ronda Rousey. Maybe Ronda. Damn. Do I just say Ronda Rousey? Maybe. No, I'm gonna go with someone else. I'm gonna say Bailey. Because Becky's won the Rumble and then Charlotte's won the Rumble. I can't remember. I don't think Bailey or Sasha's won it yet. So I'll say Bailey. I think either Bailey or Sasha. I think one of the four horsewomen are gonna win it. So I'm gonna say Bailey. I think she's gonna come back. She's gonna make her grand return, and then her and Charlotte are gonna have a nice little feud till WrestleMania. So that's what I think is gonna happen. Um, yeah. Other than that, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it is at the OG-BonBon. But the link is in the description below. That's that easy. And my Patreon's also there if you would like to support me on Patreon for as low as $3 a month. But hey, till next time, I've been OG-BonBon. You guys have been amazing. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to stay notified, and just smash that like button. Just smash that like button 101 times. Theoretically, if you do that, it'll still be liked. Till then, the next time, bye.